Hey guys, LucarioShirona here. So I just thought I'd make this video because in recent events regarding about uh Garuda, President Garuda, and seeing how it was designed, I come to realize that there's like regarding to the Homage Beyblades in Beyblade X, mainly the Bakuten. There's actually been four criterias in, ex- in identifying a Beyblade if it is meant to be a homage to a Beyblade from the original generation of Bakuten. This has been kind of a bit of discussion I've been in regarding this back on the Zoom Bladers Discord server, and this was kind of been talked about, realizing that right under the noses, there has been a fourth one. So to put in context, uh, ever since the very first Beyblade for Beyblade X being Cobalt Drake, we knew there were three things that made it a homage. Actually, this, to put it simply, we kind of knew that this was meant to look like Dragoon, and you can tell just right off the bat with the Bakuten logo. At the time, we did not know how much further extent these details is going to go further. This is pretty obvious. Over time, it became also the color and also the typing of the Beyblade. Uh, the color of the name, which basically cobalt, the color of the Beyblade, also remnants towards what they're based on, and the typing. The typing's very important. Cobalt Drake's an attack type, Dragoon's an attack type, and what's okay? So let's see. I'm just trying to remember. And also the Bakuten logo. That's three things. That's what we always go for. So three things. But we have overlooked one thing that has always been sitting in front of us the entire time, and it's the. Let me just change the color. It's the dragon head. It's the head of the beast of the Beyblade. It's always important. This is a thing since the Dragon Grip Attacker that Tyson Taco has always owned in back in the shoot with Grip Attacker, the Dragon Heads, and ever since then the Bit Beast head has always been a factor going forward in Beyblade Generation One. So three criteria has always been the direct. It's the Becton logo, the color in the name, the type of the combination type attack, the TBB typing, and the Bit Beast head. And it's been laid out all in front of us, starting with Cobalt Drake. So going forward, we start to continue this trend, but it gets lost on us because our very first Beyblade after this is Vice Tiger, whatever you go about. So let's go about it. So first off, the Bakuten logo. It's right over here. Yep. Then the color of the name is what is Vice White. It's a balance type. So the balanced. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a pretty failed attempt at trying to draw the balance type. Trigger and Vice is balance type. That's fine. But then the whole point of the fourth criteria gets lost because where's the tiger head? This has been ignored. This actually threw off the Beyblade community because of Vice Tiger. Where's the tiger head? Well, I can tell you there. I'll tell you where it is. It's right here. You know, that's the tiger head. I'm not kidding. There's the eyes, and there's the jaw right here. That's the head of Vice Tiger. That's the tiger. And because of that, has thrown so many people off. It's there. It's the fourth criteria to recognize that this is the homage to Trigger. But this one is what ruined the whole thing. I love Ice Tiger, but I always knew there was something missing, and it's been sitting there right there. And then we got to Cobalt Dragoon. I had my gripes about it lacking a dragon head, but it's there too. It so if you didn't know, there was actually there was concept art showing the development of Cobalt Dragoon. The very one this Beyblade has always had a dragon head, and it is there. It is there. Let me show you. So it's right here. You see the eyes, the mouth, the jaw, but it isn't noticeable. The problem is of this one is that I couldn't tell at first. If they just added like a little thing like that, it would have solved the issue much better. It's there, I can see it, but it did not look like a dragon to me. And it kind of goes back to how they first did it with Cobalt Dragoon. Yeah, you see, there's the jaw. There's that noticeable teeth jaw. This has always been the case for Dragoon's Dragon Head from the very beginning. Give that little jagged jaw, and and it's just, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, for Cobalt Dragoon, you get the Bakuten logo, the color, Cobalt, it's an attack type, and there's a dragon head. It just took me a little over 2 months to realize that the name is there. I did not. I'd like it a little bit more, but if they just added a little more detail, a little jaggedness to the mouth jaw, it would have saved this Beyblade as it should have been. But yeah, so going forward, this Black Shell, it's Juiciel. It has everything going for it. It's called Black. Black right here. Defense type. The Bakuten logo's right there. And the dragon heads, there they are. The head, the beast head, the turtle heads. They're pretty interesting design, but for somebody like me who knew Juiciel, and my very first Beyblade is Juiciel S, this is spot on. This is literally a perfect transition of Juiciel into Beyblade X. So yeah, that's really, it's all right there. All four criterias: the logo, the name, the color name, the typing, and the heads. All four's there. And now we go to Silverwolf. So now we got ourselves Silver. It is a stamina type. They got the Bakuten logo within the ear. Takara Tomy is getting a little too more artistically clever in their naming about the Bakuten logo hidden. Now, where's the silver head? Where's the wolf head? Well, it's right here. I didn't notice at first, but there you go. You got yourself a canine muzzle with eyes, ears, and whatever goes back. It's there. You have to consider the fact that this is a stamina type, and Wolborg, the original Beyblade, it didn't really had a design of a stamina type before. So this time with Silver Wolf, you had to be rounded, but they kept the head there. It's right there. Now, with the reason one that got me into this discussion in the first place is how Crimson Garuda has finally got me discussing about the whole thing in the first place. So first off, Bakuten logo. Well, this is funny because this wasn't also first, but it was pointing it out that it's right here. Once we get full renders, you can check it out yourself from that spot and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Crimson, well, not so crimson, but still red. There it is. The The naming system is still Crimson. It is a stamina type. That makes it better. It has a mode change. Voila! Mode change that makes it Dronzer. That's normal for balance types. And the very thing that got me discussing the whole thing, there it is. The head of a bird. It is done in a way that I love it. That it's got everything right for Dronzer, like a bird head. You get to see the eyes, and look at it. Look at it. Look at how they do the jaw. It's so well designed. They use the color of the plastic to help set it apart. So you can tell it's a beak. It's right there. It's such more visible than what they try to do with Cobalt Dragoon. Oh, it's everything. Everywhere. It's like there it is. What can I say? That it's like this entire time we never realized that there's been a fourth criteria the entire time, and we overlooked it. That because of Takara Tomy failed to translate it with Vice Tiger, we got fish head. How is like it doesn't even look like a head at first. You have to squint your eyes closer to recognize that there's a eyes and a jaw there, but it doesn't even look like a tiger. So it ruins the whole it ruins the fourth criteria that's always been sitting in front of us the entire time, and no one addresses about this until today. I don't know if anybody else is talking about this, but that's the reason why I put this video up. It's to talk about the fourth criteria of recognizing a Bakuten Homage Bey in Beyblade X. So yeah, I mean, I love Weissiger, and I'm gonna now just rent my mouth off because Takara Tomy messed up the head. This ruined it. This ruined the whole criteria of what we should consider. And it's always been sitting in front of White Eyes since the very beginning with Cobalt Drake. And we overlooked one of them. Yeah, it's kind of sad to consider. Well, I'm not really sure what else to say. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Really, now regarding this, they actually covered pretty much almost all the important Beyblades in the Bakuten shoot. We got Dragoon, Dronzer, Trigger, Drasield, and Wolborg. The only other Beyblade I can think about is probably Gaia Dragoon. That's so far another important Beyblade within Bakuten shoot. So regarding if Takara Tomy does that one, we'll find out. And if that will keep it up, the trend, which I'm very certain they will, probably with the name of the gold, the Bakuten logo, its attack typing, as well as the dragon head, the beast head on the blade. That's going to keep it up. If they're going to do anything more after, that's up in the air. They got to cover some other homage base from Metal Fights and Burst. And as for how they handle it, I don't know. I'm not covering Aero Pegasus because it's a brand new homage base in a new generation. So I'm not going to cover it until we actually have more information about what new Beyblades we get afterwards. So yeah, that's it. That's kind of the end of the video. So yeah, I hope you like about it. Share this because I'm pretty sure this is very important to talk about, even though this might be the end for the Bakuten Homage base. But yeah, I think this is very important. So until then, bye bye.